I'm Tracy Nisley, the Minister of Music at the Village Church Advent Christian Village. This is my daughter Sierra, and we are glad you're joining us this week to make a fun heart notebook or truly heart fancy card. But before we get started, the reason why I chose to do that this week is there's two Bible verses I really love. And this says, do you want to read it? It says what?
1 Thessalonians 5:11. Encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing.
That's exactly right. Well, there's another one that I really love, and that's Philippians 1:3. You want to read this one, Sierra?
Philippians 1:3. I thank my God every time I remember you.
But these two notes are truly special this week. One, we all know somebody that could use a little pick-me-up, that could use a little encouragement, whether it be a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, a grandparent, an aunt, or an uncle, or it might be even your neighbor that lives next door that could use a little, hey, I'm thinking of you and you are special and you're important to me. So we are going to make a card. Now, let me give you another idea. This week is Mother's Day. Sunday is Mother's Day. Did you know that? Sunday's Mother's Day. You get to spoil me because it's Mother's Day. It's because it's Mother's Day. If you want, you can use this card. Hint, hint, daughter of mine. You can use this card as a Mother's Day card. In fact, today as we're making this, I'm going to be making it for my mom too. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make this fun card. What supplies do we need? Super simple. We need
a heart template. We need a glue stick. We need
3 to 5 sheets of paper.
A piece of ribbon, any kind of ribbon or string you have.
About 24 inches long, because that's what we're going to be tying it with.
You need scissors.
Scissors.
A pencil.
And any kind of crayons. First thing you're going to do is get a piece of the white paper. You're going to fold it in half.
That's what we call hamburger style.
Hamburger style. You're going to fold it hamburger style, because the other way would be fitting for a hot dog. This is a hamburger style. Then you're going to fold it again hamburger style. So you end up with a piece of paper like this. You got it?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Put it down.
Do it with another
You're
piece
going to
of
do
paper.
it with another piece of paper. However many of those little flower pieces of hearts you want to put in there.
How many did you do with mine?
I did 3 on yours. But you could do 4, you could do 5, you could do 1. I did 3 for the card that I made for Sierra. So I'm going to do 3 again for my mom. So you're going to continue to do that until all the pieces that you want, all the inside pieces, you have them done. Okay. And then the rest of them, you just put to the side, because we're done with the white pieces of paper. Unless you make a mistake. It's always good to have extras, just in case you make a mistake.
That's me.
Okay. Now, you're going to take these pieces of white paper. Find the corner that has all 4 folded into. So like up here, they're not all folded. Over here, they're all open. Down here, only 2 are folded. So you want to find the one corner where everything is folded.
Oh, right here.
You see where everything is folded?
Right.
Okay, so it would be in essence the middle of the piece of paper. Like if I were to open it, it would be that part. Your first fold. Okay, you're going to put that down, and you're going to line your heart up in that corner. Line the heart up in the corner, that first fold with the center of the paper. You're going to take a pencil or a pen, and you're going to trace that heart.
I'm always better with pencils.
So when you finish, it looks like this. Does it look like that?
It looks pretty.
Fantastic. Do those with all of the white pieces of paper that you folded just a moment ago.
This way.
Every single one. They got the corner of the heart goes into the corner of the center of the paper or your first fold. Now you're going to take your other colored piece of paper, whether it's blue or pink or whatever, your construction paper.
Red.
You red? We have red. Nope, don't fold it. you're going to put a heart down on the bottom and you're going to trace it. You have to put 2 hearts on this. And you trace it completely all the way around.
So you don't want it touching the bottom?
Don't touch the bottom. You're just going to completely trace it all the way around. Can you see that? It's traced all the way around. A big flat heart. And you need 2 of them. Those are going to be our covers. The front and back of our card.
Done.
All right. Now's the fun part. If you have a little brother or sister and they're doing this craft with you, you might want to help them. You can cut yours first, but you might want to help them. You're going to cut out every heart. So cut, 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 cut. We should have a fun song for cutting. A cutting we will go, a cutting we will go, cutting our hearts out, a cutting we will go. To make a pretty card, to make a pretty card, because I thank my God every time I remember of people. Does that work?
I like how you kept getting faster and faster when you said.
We could do our other verses too. Encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing right now, cutting out hearts. Now, you're going to cut out, do you see this? You're only going to cut out along your traced out, your pencil line.
So
that's all you're going
to.
Okay. So, you're going to cut out the heart.
I've never made a snowflake before.
Well, we'll have to fix that. So when you're done cutting it out, you should be able to open it up, and you have it's like a 4-leaf clover.
Mine didn't work.
You cut out on the wrong corner.
No,
See?
I didn't. Look.
Yep, you should have cut it on this corner. So that's okay. You see how if you cut it on the wrong corner, you end up with pretty hearts. But we can use that later for something. She wants to make another one. And if you mess up, what do? You try and try again. Try again. You're gonna get it right every now and then. Try and you will see. Ba-da-ba-da. The fun is in the trying.
Yeah.
So now, once you have them all opened up, you're gonna color them. So you do one at a time. I'm going to use crayons. And so you can color whatever you wish. I will put up the verse because if you want to put this is a very encouraging verse. And it's straight from Philippians to say, I thank my God every time I remember you. You can pause the video at this time while we color. And when you finish coloring, each of these little flowers, after you finish coloring them, hit play again and we'll pick it up and I'll tell you the next steps. But until then, I will leave this verse up that you can pause it on so you have it as a reference to write inside your heart if you wish. Let's go through what we need to do to fold it. You're going to fold them on every little corner in half, all the way around. In between every heart, you're going to fold it so that you have a crease from every tip of the heart down to the center. Okay? Then you're going to fold it in half. Once that is done, you can do the next step. You're going to do that for each of these. You're going to fold it in half. I'll turn it, and I'll fold it in half again. And then I'll turn it, and I'll fold it in half, and I'll... So when I'm done, I'm going to take the 2 sides, and I'm going to push it together, make the star, and flatten it out into a heart, and set it down to the side.
It's not working with this one.
Okay? If you have little siblings, or if you have a child at home, they might need a little bit of help. Feel free to help them with this. This is the trickiest part of the whole project. Push it together, flatten it out. Right, make sure you get the point flattened out too. Okay, so it's all flat. Push together, make it a heart, flatten it out. Push together, make it a heart, flatten it out. Now I have 3. Sierra should end up with 4. You got it.
No, you're not allowed to
I'm not allowed to see, but I was just going to help you push it together. You did it. Perfect.
This one is a very special one.
Fantastic. The next step is you're going to take your glue stick. Take your glue stick. You're going to glue all around the heart. Okay? I have purple glue stick so that I can show you. Glue all around the heart. You see this? And then you're going to place the other heart on top of it.
And then you'll do
that for each of them. And glue it together.
And we're sharing one.
We are sharing.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. And you have your little accordion like the inside of what my book was.
For me.
But you're going to leave it stay as a heart shape for the next step. Glue each one and glue the one on top of it. Perfect job, Sierra. And put it on top. Okay. Now, here's the next fun stop. Don't put the red, this is for the cover. You're going to take your glue stick, just like you did the cover. Just like you did those other pieces of paper. Take your glue stick and you're going to put the glue on the paper like you did. Take your ribbon, find the middle point, okay? And that middle point's going to go on the bottom. See how I did the glue? And I'm going to lay the ribbon on top of that glue. And then I'll put my piece of red heart on top of that.
Is that on the back or the front?
Doesn't matter. That's boop. So then I turn it over. I put glue onto the heart shape, that piece of paper.
I'm going to put it on the front.
Hold on. Put the piece of paper. Shh. It goes on both sides. And then you fold the ribbon over. You fold the ribbon over after you glue it. And then you put the heart on top of that.
Will you help me?
Okay. So Sierra, find the center of this ribbon. Okay. So I'll hold the center. Glue all over.
Oops. This is the back.
Okay. You're going to put the ribbon with the center of the ribbon at the point of the heart.
Sorry.
Going up, and then put your piece of red paper on top of that.
I don't think I have ornament.
Okay, put your red paper on top of that.
Ah!
It's okay, it just stuck to your finger. You gotta move kind of quickly so that the glue stick doesn't dry. Perfect. So when you put the ribbon on, it goes straight through. You have the paper on top of that, and it holds it. So now we're going to flip it over. Do the same thing to the other side. Put the glue all on the bottom of the paper. Okay, fold the ribbon up across it flat, all the way across the top. And then put the paper on top so the ribbon looks like this again. And then put the paper on top of that. And then you can tie it off. You want to tie it? Just do a regular little tie. I'll hold it for you. And then what I like to do is on the front or the back, whichever you want to think of it, is write to and from. That way they know who it's from. So as soon as Sierra's done, this is for her pen pal. So on the front, she's going to write to her pen pal and from Sierra. I'm so glad you were able to join us to make this project of our heart cards that you can use to encourage one another and build each other up, just as God said in 1 Thessalonians. And we can do it for Mother's Day. You can do it for your neighbor or a pen pal or a grandparent. Who?
Or a close friend.
Or a close friend.
Or a cousin.
Or a cousin.
That you won't be able to see.
Now next week is going to be something super special.
I don't know about it.
Miss Robin Chapman is going to do a project with us with magnets and compasses and needles. It's going to be a lot of fun. So check on to the Facebook page and on the YouTube page to find out what supplies you will need. Have a wonderful week.